Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on Devil in Ohio, a new TV series on Netflix about a girl who's discovered under unusual circumstances and the woman who takes her in. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. Links in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's what? It's the Pineys, books 1 through 9, available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free, based on the best-selling novel, so that's a good sign. There's a lot of material usually in a novel. Basically, turns out the woman's in a cult, some kind of satanic cult in Ohio, and she's the only one to escape it, and her secrets slowly come out during the course of the show, because that's the only way shows can sustain this kind of tension. I mean, I don't know. It feels like September 2nd, so it's coming out soon. In terms of satanic cults, they're pretty darn fictional in terms of like the evil ones, mostly because it's kind of a grift or a laugh. But that being said, I mean, I'm sure there are a couple of bizarre individuals who take things too far. I don't know. I find the whole premise a little unrealistic. That there's a cult of devil worshippers that kidnap a girl and then, but she knows all the secrets and she gets away and now they're trying to get her back, I guess. And I don't know. Does she have superpowers? The girl in it, the lead, I think that's Bones, isn't it? Isn't that the woman who played Bones in the TV show? And she's got a whole family and she's trying to help this girl, but it's like, no good deed goes unpunished kind of thing. The more she helps her, the more she realizes maybe she's nuts, crazy. There's a scene where she's holding a knife. This scene where she covers up the picture of her husband because she's in love with her, and so she might be totally out of her mind. Then she goes into the cornfield to save her, and then some of the cultists get her. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, this show could work. How long can you sustain it is the question. Yeah, I've written culty stuff. When it's serious, though, it's like, if it's going to be grounded in reality, it's not a reality you can really sustain, because these cults just don't, they burn out. They burn out quickly. And the kind of cults that don't burn out, they're not going to do TV shows on, because they have too much moneyed interest that the network doesn't want to get sued or make up I mean, they've done it. Like, they've done ones about Scientology. I remember back in the 90s on Millennium, they did this great one on a parody of Scientology. But who knows I don't know if they got sued over it, or that maybe that's one of the reasons the show got canceled. It was an amazing episode, though. Amazing episode. Check it out if you get a chance. It was called Millennium. And, but I don't know. Let's read the synopsis. Discover why no one is safe here on September 2nd when hospital psychiatrist, she's a psychiatrist, Dr. Susan Mathis, Emily Deschanel, shelters a mysterious cult escapee, Madeline Arthur. Her world is turned upside down by the strange girl's arrival, threatens to tear her own family apart. Adapted from Daria Polantine's best-selling novel, inspired by a true story. Oh, okay. So maybe it takes place in the past, which is a little more realistic. Devil in Ohio is a thrilling, shocking tale of demonic mayhem and mystery in the heart of small-town America. I guess if this takes place in the past, or maybe it's adapted for the modern age. I'm not. Let me see. Let's see the technology here. I mean, it couldn't be that far back in the past, judging by the cars. I don't think I saw any smartphones, so maybe you're talking early 2000s or 90s at most. Hard to tell. So, not seeing the smartphones, not recognizing the trucks. The trucks don't look that old, or the cars don't look that old, so it's kind of hard to tell. but I like the symbology. I mean, I like it. I just don't think it can sustain itself very long. You know, maybe a season or two, and by that point, you got to start opening it up to other cults and other mysteries, because you couldn't possibly dig down that deep into a cult like this, realistically, I say. But I don't know. It was a best selling novel, so the story's good, I guess. Maybe there's more to it than they're showing here. Um, you know, I would give it a chance. You know, it sounds like I'm knocking it. I'm just not sure of the angle here. Um, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. Um, I just hate being strung along. You know what I mean with these series? I want to know what the hell you're doing. Like with Breaking Bad, the premise was mostly up front. You know, it's about a normal guy who gets into the drug trade to pay for his cancer treatments, right? So like the basic concept was there in the early episodes, even though it was a slow burn. Maybe that's what they're trying to do here. It was hard to get through some of those early episodes of Breaking Bad, but it's totally worth it. Maybe that's part of this here too, but it starts awfully high, and I don't like the amnesia part of the plot. I don't like that. It seems like a crutch, you know, for a lot of writers. They're slowly getting their memory back. Oh, she remembered something just at the right time. Like, I hate that. I just want to, like, you know, maybe that's not the case. Maybe in the first couple of episodes we know, okay, it's some sort of cult. I mean, they put that in the trailer, so it could be in the first episode. That I would enjoy more. You know, you just put it out there right up front. Yes, it's a cult. She escaped from a cult. There's a well-known cult, and they've got some power, and it makes sense. I mean, I've never read about cults in Ohio, so and I kind of in tune into that stuff, but it's possible that one existed, or maybe it's just made up for the book. I don't know. So, but again, I mean, a demonic cult, I don't think they have that much power. A religious cult, a lot more in the United States, like a Christian religious zealots, or even, you know, for some other religion. But satanic cult, I don't see those guys having the kind of deep pockets that would create a big enough cult around it that they could do much. Other than maybe a few times it gets out of hand, you know, one or two people get hurt or killed, and, you know, it spirals out of control rather quickly. But it also burns out rather quickly. You know what I mean? So I'm a bit on the fence on this. It doesn't look bad. The lead's okay. The premise, I would give it a chance. It's on Netflix. If you got Netflix already, I mean, there's a lot worse stuff on Netflix. Oh, yeah. It's new. It's an original show. So I think more positives than negatives here. Yeah. I would give it a chance. I would give it a couple of episodes. If it doesn't pick up by then, you know, what the hell? It's not like you spent more money, right? Anyhow, that's my take. I'm Tony D. This is Little Joan. Check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble. If you're not on Odysee and Bitchute and Rumble, you're missing my longer videos. You have more base takes, Hollywoke hot take, and a news blast. That's where I can say anything I want. I can hardly say anything on YouTube, right, Joan? Totally censored here. Joan can't say anything here. Oh, and the other videos, Joan won't shut up. Won't shut up. Trust me. All right, we're going to wrap it here. See ya.